Hello everyone, I'm Ariel Sahar and this is Naturally Mermaid. A few years ago, I made a couple of videos about getting birth control for an affordable price because for a while I did not have health insurance. And to be honest, I have health insurance now, but I feel like I'm a little bit underinsured because that deductible is like way high. And the way that the current political climate is, I feel like it's not going to get a lot better for many people, not just myself, as far as having good options for health insurance and especially women's care. The American medical industry is just like really messy and murky, and it's hard to find your way around it and to understand it and to get the care that you need. So one of the tools that I found to be really helpful to me, both when I was on birth control and now that I'm starting to transition off of birth control and to like start working on family planning and stuff like that, then I wanted to share Maven Clinic with you guys. For the last few years, I've been using Maven Clinic pretty consistently. They are an online clinic that offers doctor's visits, nurses visits. They even have nutritional and mental health professionals as well. So this is a place that I just love to go to whenever I need to talk to a doctor about a question that I have that I don't necessarily think will warrant a full doctor's visit or examination. For example, I've gotten birth control from there. So one year that I got a prescription from them, I had a pap smear the year prior. So if you're under the age of 30, you need to have a pap smear every 2 years, I think. So I didn't need another pap smear that year. So I was able to get my birth control prescription online. And the doctor's visit is $35. That's way less than what I would have to pay through my insurance. I've also used Maven Clinic to get a prescription for a urinary tract infection. That wasn't fun, but it was so easy to just make an appointment with the doctor. You can see them like as soon as 30 minutes after you make an appointment. And that visit again was $35 since I talked to a doctor. And they were able to put in the prescription for me, and I just had to pop over and pick it up. So much better than having to go to a doctor's office, make an appointment, even going to urgent care. You're gonna be spending at least 2 hours there and spending who knows how much depending on what type of insurance you have, or if you don't have insurance at all, it would be way more than $35. So I always like to share Maven Clinic as an option to people who, need to talk to a doctor. And most recently, I used Maven to talk to a doctor as I was ready to get off of birth control and start planning to have a family. The thing that I love about Maven, actually there's so many things that I love about it, is number one, that it's affordable. $35 to talk to a doctor, $18 to talk to a nurse. And then again, I mentioned that they have the nutritional, which I think is $40. And then you can also talk to a therapist, and that's $70. It's also convenient as far as time goes. So if you don't want to wait a few days or a few weeks to see your regular doctor, or if you don't want to spend a lot of time in urgent care, then this is a really quick way to get what you need. It's also obviously more accessible to people who don't have insurance. It's more affordable, and it could even cost less than your copay. I also love that you get to choose your doctor. So you can scroll through the different doctors that are available to you. It may be by state, not 100% sure. You can read their bio, see where they went to school, see what they specialize in, as opposed to finding a doctor in your hometown. At least my experience, I never felt like I had a good option of people. I mean, I live in a suburban area, and I think I would feel more comfortable with a doctor who looks more like me. And so through Maven, I feel like I have a lot more options with choosing more diverse doctors who may not necessarily be in the area that I'm in. And then with it being convenient, with it being on my phone, like I don't have to drive 30 minutes to the closest, metropolis to have an appointment with them. And the doctor that I chose was really great. We had a good conversation and she answered a lot of my questions. And now I know that what I'm doing as far as getting off birth control is fine. And eventually I'll make an appointment with a real doctor to get exams and tests and stuff like that. But at least I know initially that I should be okay to, get off birth control and, start moving forward in conceiving. And that's really what's great about Maven, is that you can easily talk to a doctor about something small that doesn't necessarily need to have a full exam. And you can get your questions answered quickly and efficiently, and you have that one-on-one time that is often missing in your regular doctor's visits. Even though you do have the one-on-one time, it always feels rushed. It doesn't feel personal. And in most cases, if you don't have a regular doctor that you go to see a couple of times a year, it really can feel disingenuous. So I'm looking forward to continuing using Maven throughout this next phase of my life, because they have really great resources. You can talk to doctors about lactation, you can talk to them about pregnancy questions, and I think that having this tool makes feeling more confident in the decisions that you're making about your health and your body that much easier, because you have someone that's almost at your fingertips and you can keep going back to the same doctor over and over. Just make an appointment with them and you can see them within a few hours or maybe even the next day, depending on who your doctor is. And you can still develop that relationship with them as you would with your normal doctor. But it's just that much easier and more convenient. So I'm a huge proponent for Maven Clinic. I used to have an affiliate code, but they stopped their program. So again, I'm just promoting them because I think that it's a great resource for people. And with the way that things are going in America with women's options to healthcare, this is really invaluable. So I wanted to share it with everyone so that hopefully you feel like you have options and that you're not alone, and that you don't have to spend an arm and a leg to be able to see a doctor without insurance, because it's tough out there, I know. So I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you did, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up and make sure you subscribe to the channel, and leave me a comment down below letting me know what's the longest time you've ever had to wait in a waiting room to see a doctor, because it can be really long. I want to know. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Ciao!